Sweeter when it's finally found. I got the strangest feeling. This isn't our first time around. Past lives couldn't ever come between us. Sometimes the dreamers finally wake up. Don't wake me, I'm not dreaming. Don't wake me, I'm not dreaming. Past lives couldn't ever hold me down. Lost love, sweeter when it's finally found. I got the strangest feeling. This isn't our first time around. Past lives couldn't ever come between us. Sometimes the dreamers finally wake up. Don't wake me, I'm not dreaming. Don't wake me, I'm not dreaming. Past lives couldn't ever hold me down. Lost love, sweeter when it's finally found. I got the strangest feeling. This isn't our first time around. Past lives couldn't ever come between us. Sometimes the dreamers finally wake up. Don't wake me, I'm not dreaming. Don't wake me, I'm not dreaming.
Probably the knee injury, but what part was harder? Definitely the business side. I would say definitely the business side. It got to a point where it's just messy, bro. Like the business side is so messy, and then it comes like high school drama. Like you see reports out there, like there's reports that are like Saquon Barkley turned this down, and then I'm like, well, if I didn't say it and my agent didn't say it, who you think it came from? And then they're in there, it's like, well, it didn't come for us. I think so. Me and you have a conversation, right? And I leave this room, and he goes on Twitter and says something that I said. Who you think said it?
Right.
If I didn't tell him that story, you know what I mean? So it's like, they're like, all right, well, he turned this down. And I'm like, all right, yeah, like the numbers, and like, they never gonna tell the whole story, right? It's gonna make it sound good and whatever. But the numbers wasn't what it needed to be. And I was just like, all right, I would say I wanna be a Giant for life. The owner told me that he wants me to be a Giant for life. Y'all saying I want.
Can I interest you in Saquon Barkley to the Eagles? Whitehall High School, Allentown, Pennsylvania. About an hour and a half up the road, depending on traffic. Saquon is going to the Eagles. Thanking everyone on a tweet for 6 years with the Giants. Penn State Saquon Barkley is an Eagle.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lie. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird-ass jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. Take off them fabricate streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your idols. Take off the runway. Take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro Pay. 5-day stay. Take a $250,000 hella follow. Take off the fuck flag. Take off perception. Take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure. Take off the unsure. Take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep. Take off the fake woke. Take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip. Take off the new logic that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the should know. Take off the Doja. Take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer bullshit off and what do you have?
You ugly as fuck.
You out of pocket.
2 ATMs, you stepping to what?
You out of pocket.
Who you think they talk about? Talk about us.
You out of pocket.
Who you think they carry up for
Get
us?
back in pocket.
The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage. The market is crashing, the industry wants niggas and bitches to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting fucked. Jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burials, cries. Bitch, you ugly as fuck.
You out of pocket.
2 ATMs, you stepping to what?
You out of pocket.
Who you think they talk about? Talk about us.
You out of pocket.
Who you think they carry up us?
Serving up a look, dancing in a drop. Hello to the big step, but never lose a count.
venting in the safe house, venting in the safe. Can I vent on my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and booze. I can swim with my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make. Murder is stacking. The president acting. The government taxing my funds in the bank. Homies ejecting the fence when I'm wrecking. Look at my reaction. My pupils on skates. Hold up. Let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you would do for a second. When you show your show, don't credit. When you show your bro for living. What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant?
They're marking
You out of pocket, you out of pocket. You entertain the mediocre.
The officials are getting together and huddling about it. Let's take another look.
What your life like? Bullshit and gossip. What the fuck is council culture, dawg? Say what I want about you niggas. I'm like Oprah, dawg. I keep these crackers like I'm Jigga. Watch out on it, dawg. Oh, you worry about a critic? That ain't protocol.
18 yards out close to midfield, and it's like they talked about this at halftime and said, how in the world does Saquon only have 5 carries for 17 yards?
And it's just the vision. I mean, seeing that cutback lane right off the back of Johnson.
Been the guy today, 7 catches, his best game. Here's Barkley, Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley's the guy. He's gonna take it. Touchdown from 65. Saquon saves the day for Philly. On the board early in the 4th.
And when he gets through the second level, he is gone. A great job on the left side there. Landon Dickerson, Jordan Mailata passing off that blitz. And you just don't see a lot of running backs in the league, Joe, in the second level run away from defensive backs. And he's pulling away as he gets to the end zone. I wouldn't be surprised if you keep it on the ground here. Just make the Saints use their last timeout.
They do. It's Barkley. Surge from the offensive line. And a touchdown from Barkley.
Yeah, smart play call. Obviously, you're going to score. That's clear. But if he gets tackled, you force New Orleans to take their timeout. So now, when they do get the ball back, they can't stop it. But of course, great job up front. Saquon, now they're going to go for 2. They want to try to make this thing a 3-point game, so a field goal doesn't.
Looking for the 3-point lead. Right downhill again, and Barkley slices through. Yeah, the Eagles get that dose of comfort, leading by 3.
Didn't have to get too fancy on that. Just say, all right, they've had no answer for Saquon here in the second half. Shotgun, put God.
And Sirianni's right. The Eagles have 69 total yards. They had 70 yards in their touchdown drive. 9-1 on the other. Here's Barkley with a big hole, getting to the edge. Saquon Barkley, one man to beat, knocked out of bounds inside the 10.
Way to get started. There's no one over here on the right side. They just pinned Diaby on the edge, and Britt's coming up to Phil. Just wondering what Kellen Moore has in his bag of tricks. Does he have any gadget plays that can just gain you some momentum when you lose, these great players you have out?
Hurts has Barkley open, hits him first down. Saquon Barkley, shoulder pads down, breaks free into Bucs territory. So hard to bring him down. He got through Jamel Dean, and Barkley with another big play.
This guy has just been a spark plug, and he's going in there to say, you got to.
Darian Kennard and Trevor Keegan are both inactive. Those are backup linemen that might normally be available. So Steed is out there. And Barkley turns the corner, and there he goes. Saquon Barkley showing some speed.
Cam Jurgens, they're going to pin here and pull him all the way around and then take Saquon Barkley around the edge. Look at 51 get out there. I mean, those are shades of Jason Kelsey in the past. I'm not putting him in that category yet, but Eagles fans should be excited about Big 51 and the job that Coach Stoutland's doing with him.
Barkley has it. In a crowd, they're going to push, and he is in for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley scored.
And the AP Offensive Player of the Year, presented by Microsoft Surface, is Saquon Barkley. Saquon couldn't be there tonight. He's got a busy week, but he sent this message.
It's an honor and privilege to be selected the Player of the Year. I would like to give thanks to God first. Without him, none of this would be possible. I'd like to give thanks to my family, my fiance, my children, my mom and dad, my brothers and sisters. Thank you guys so much for the love and support throughout this journey. I'd like to thank the fans of Philadelphia for showing so much love to me and my family, especially being the newcomers. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my teammates and coaches. You can't be great without the greatness of others, one of my favorite quotes. And you definitely can't accomplish awards like this without the big boys up front. So thank you guys so much again. Like I said, it's an honor and a privilege. Hope you guys have a great night.
28, man, you know, world champs, man. You can't make it up.
Could you imagine this when you were a free agent? And you had all these teams going for you, obviously the Giants, that situation, but you had so many teams won you. You chose Philly. Could you see yourself here at this moment?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. One of my first conversations with Howie, you know, he said he going to get me here, and we're going to see that confetti fall. So it's been in my mind since the beginning. I knew the talent that we have on this team. I knew the coaches that we have on this team. And, you know, the season didn't start off how we would like it, 2-2, but we all locked in. We started buying in, and 10 wins in a row, and here we are. Rest is history.
Say, I asked you this earlier in the season, man. You gave me the political. It's all good, you know what I mean? Whether, you know, this was a redemption type of a season for you. But, dude, the confetti just fell. You won the Super Bowl. How gratifying was it to know that you left one situation and your next situation was everything you could have asked for and more?
Yeah, I mean, I never lost faith. I kept pushing. I kept working. You know, everything that I learned at Penn State, the ups and downs I had in the beginning of my career, is all the reason why I'm able to have the year I had this year. And here I am, a world champ, and wouldn't be able to be here without the team. The team is amazing, especially those guys up front. And shout out to the chief defense, especially the run defense. They did a great job, but at the end of the day, we're holding up the trophy.
Why do you think that you didn't need to produce the biggest game, and you guys still are able to put up 40 points and demolish a team that is that good?
I mean, look at the roster. Look at the talent that we have. You know, you want to sell out to stop the run. Good luck. I said that after the Commanders, and I really believed it. Coming into this week, Coach allowed us to talk, and I said to the team as the week went on, you know, my confidence grew. I don't think these guys can really hang with us. I didn't think the rush defense would be that good, but shout out to Spags and all those guys over there. But we got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Jalen Hurts, Jahan Dotson. We got a super team, and we got the job done.
2,000 yards this year.
Come on.
2,500 after tonight.
Well, that too, but I'm just talking about the regular season. And you pulled yourself out of the Giants game to let your guys get some. And then we saw you in the Washington Commanders game, so happy for your other teammates like Shipley, who had a big run. And what is that like, coming to a new team and then being kind of the leader? Guys following you and then showing that support and being selfless.
You guys understand. It takes a team, man. It takes all of us. And, you know, Will Shipley and Kenny G, you know, when I'm taking 30 touches in a game, you know, they're holding it down for me during the week of practice. So loving to see those guys get in and get their opportunity. And, you know, I learned this quote this year, and Sirianni said it, you can't be great without the greatness of others. And it's the best quote I ever heard because it's the truth. It's a team sport. It takes all of us. If one guy's off, the play's off. And it's not an accident why we're world champs. And we put the work in, and we have an unbelievable team and unbelievable coaches. And, you know, football royalty, you can never take this away from us.
Your first 6 years, you saw this team from the other sideline twice a season. What'd you think of them then? And then what'd you think of them once you joined them?
Yeah, I mean, 6 months ago, I couldn't stand this team. And you know how things work. I'm forever grateful for everything that went on in New York, and got nothing but love for those guys. And hopefully, you know, they're super proud of me and seeing me in this moment. But the opportunity.
Third and 6 for Philadelphia. Hurts has time. Now locates Barkley out of the backfield. Barkley slips 2 tackles and picks up the first down, chipping up in the air to the 30. A gain of 14 for Barkley.
lot of moves right here. Makes the first guy miss. The spin move at the last second. Bro. And then, what, Tiki, you're right. What is that?
Bro, we got to see this again. This kid is special, man. You didn't even think to do that.